What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Lowe Show. I'm your host, Nathan Lowe. Today we're going to resume the HVAC truck episode series. Now, if you guys can see in the background, I just picked up my truck from the guys down in Spencer, Iowa at Performance Car and Truck. They installed the ARE topper, the Truckvault, and the Cargoglide system. I went to pick up the truck yesterday around noon, and when I got there, they weren't quite done with everything yet. They were working on some LED lighting and the outlet for the inverter, but I told them I'd take care of that as I'm not sure where I want everything yet. I also stayed a little bit later to help them wrap up the installation. The topper wasn't sitting perfectly where I wanted it, so me and the guy spent some time and fine-tuned everything. Now, if you guys have any questions about what I'm about to show you, just drop them in the comment section below. If you're interested in seeing the future videos on this HVAC truck build, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because I have a lot of videos coming based off the setup of this thing. However, those future videos will be much more in depth. For tonight's video, I'll just give you guys a tour of the truck, how it is and how it came from Performance Car and Truck. I'll display the Truckvault and the Cargoglide, and if you guys have any other questions, like I said, drop them in the comment section below. Otherwise, more future videos to come. Okay, starting off in the back, you guys will see that I ended up going with the topper that offered the toolboxes on the sides. Now, I went with an empty shell on both of these because we are a sheet metal shop, and I plan on making my own shells to accommodate all the parts and tools that I arrange. I have not figured out what I want for arrangement yet, nor have I got all the tools and parts ordered or even on stock. So I'll be sure to post videos on when I make these and how I do them. For now, I'm just showing you guys what everything looks like, how I got it from them. You'll notice the LEDs in there. That is actually in the topper itself. When I open that door, there's a switch in there and it turns those lights on. So for in here, I'm going to mount LED strips up along here, and then when I open the door, they will not turn on. However, there is a push button wherever I decide to locate that. I will simply click that and then the lights will turn on. Here's the lights right here. I did buy them from Performance Car and Truck, and like I said, they were going to install them. That was part of the bid. But when I showed up, I decided that I didn't want them to. Nothing against them, guys. I just am not sure where I want to put everything as of right now. I still think this is going to be the best route, which is what they suggested. So I have LED strips for both sides, and when I wire those up, I'll be sure to post a video on how I do that and where I decided to go with everything. They also wired in an inverter. That goes up to the battery up underneath the hood. This is the controller here that hooks up to the inverter. It communicates with the inverter and tells it to turn on and off via Cat 5 or Cat 6, I'm not sure. The brand is Samlex Power. They suggested mounting it right there on the side of the ARE topper. However, that's where the inverter mounts. You can see the screws right here, here, and here. That's where the inverter mounts. So I'm not sure where I would want to put this. Nothing against the guys there. Like I said, I'm just not sure where I want to mount everything up there, and I don't want anything in the way. So to keep everything nice and accessible, I believe mounting the controller here and then an outlet down here, or vice versa, is probably one of the best scenarios. The Truckvault system has these removable caps here. Just pull them up and they're magnetic. And then down in there is where it tightens down to the side of the bed of the truck. So I could easily run wires to the inverter and then back. 120 volt wire, and then my Cat 6 wire, Cat 5 wire, whatever it is. And then that's how I plan on controlling that. Another feature that I made sure to buy when purchasing this topper was the automatic locks. So you still have the manual lock. You still have the manual key lock. However, the E-lock is electronic lock, and it pairs in with your car. So when I shut this and lock it on the fob of my truck, this will also lock. The mechanism behind here is an electronic lock. To demonstrate that now, I'll unlock it, pull it up, so it's fine. Lock it. I can't turn it. And now to unlock. It unlocks. So this is the electronic lock that I'm talking about. You can see the wiring going here. There is a harness that everything wires to in the back over here in this corner. Now the E-lock is all the way around. It's on this door here, the window lock, and then the other side door lock as well. As stated previously, this is an automatic light. It goes on and off with the door switch. The light, there's a light here, and then there's a light strip there. You can either have it off, which is now. You can have it on all the time, which when you shut the topper, it stays on. Or you can have it on the end switch. So now I have it on the end switch mode, and it is a little magnet. The switch is here, and then the magnet is there. When the magnet touches that switch, it shuts it off. So I'll display that now. You can see it shutting off and turning on, off, on. So I think that's a great feature. Moving over to the passenger side, it's the exact same thing as the driver's side. Again, I don't have the LEDs installed. That will be in a future video. And for now, I just have some stuff thrown in here because I'm trying to figure out where I want my shelves. I was just putzing around during the football game today, and I threw it up in there just to get some ideas. Moving into the back here, I have the Cargoglide 1500 XL series. The 1500 stands for 1500 pounds capacity on top, and then the XL means it is 100% extension. I did not want a bedside that only came out 70%, and I would have to reach way back in there to get my tools, and that just wasn't doable for me. So this, you just pull over to the side and it pulls out, and there's a lock about every 6 inches to a foot. So there it locks. So there's another lock. There's another lock. And to slide it back in, you do the same thing. Pull the lever and then slide it in. Now moving down to here, we have the Truckvault series. I'm not sure what this is called. I just bought the regular Truckvault, the 6-inch shelf, and the split down the middle. I believe they're 22 inches wide, both of them. They offer many different locks. However, I just went with the key. You pull out, turn, and then you can pull with this. I just assume once it's loaded up, they're not going to want you to do that. So they have spring-loaded handles here. You grab here and just pull. And these are about 95% extension. So in here I just have some miscellaneous stuff. Again, I am not set up for this whatsoever. Once they're shut, turn it, lock it down. Other side's the same thing. This side I don't have really anything in here other than some filters. Again, I'm just putzing around trying to get ideas. Being this is open, I'll show you guys kind of what I'm thinking. We push a lot of April air filters, so I plan on having each one of those available on the truck. There is this vacancy here on the side of the Cargoglide, and I plan on utilizing that vacancy and building some kind of storage inside there to house my April air filters. Being it's a little dark outside, it's kind of hard to see back in there, so I threw the flashlight on. So that's kind of where I plan on storing the April air filters. The 213 and 413 series will go over on this side of the Cargoglide. And now you guys might be asking a question, well, what about the Cargoglide hitting it? And yes, it will actually rub on it where it is right now. However, if I push it back in a little bit further and get it over, there's about an inch gap. So I plan on building just a little 4-inch channel or so, little L bracket up and then back, and then having a stop on the back side of that, so the filters will go in, stop, and then when I need to access them, just pull them out. And I think that's probably the best scenario for this. And what else pairs better with organization than battery organizers and fuse organizers? If you guys have any ideas or tips on how you guys organize all this kind of stuff, definitely let me know, because this is my first time setting up a vehicle, and having efficient storage be the ultimate goal in mind. So up towards the top of the topper, I did end up going with the manual sliding window, and my Chevy Silverado has the automatic sliding window in the back. So if I need to haul any 2x4s, this is a very, very, very seldom occasion. It's just a what-if scenario. I will slide that window open and then reach through the truck and slide this window open. The window for the topper does have a knob on outside and inside. So I can simply open the truck window and open this window from inside the back seat of the truck. And again, that is a very seldom occasion, so hopefully it doesn't have to be done, but for a $25, $30 option, it was a no-brainer for me to have that window installed. Being the sun's setting already, I'm just going to wrap this thing up. I'm going to pull out the Truckvault for you guys to see it, and then pull out that Cargoglide for you guys to see that as well, just to show you how far everything extends. So as you guys can see, the Cargoglide does come out 100% of the way, and the Truckvault comes out about 90%. And that's perfectly fine by me, as I can reach what's left over inside that Truckvault. I don't need 100% extension on that Truckvault. You can reach in the remaining 10 to 5%. I'll show you that really quick. Again, it's getting dark, my apologies, but I'm touching the back of the Truckvault right there. So it's just maybe 8 inches or so away. Now, along with the rest of the truck, up here the storage is going to be very strategically placed as well. I'm not sure where the refrigerant tanks will go. I need to get a smaller nitrogen tank in here. I need to get an acetylene torch in here. I will also need some cords, some gauges, and a vacuum pump. The rest of the storage space I would love to leave for bigger tools or parts, anything that I need to haul back and forth from the job site. But otherwise, I plan on building a unistrut trolley system, somehow making it so I can swing the cords in and out, hook the gauges to that, having maybe some tank storage over here, and then the nitrogen and the acetylene and the vacuum pump way up towards the front, because I won't be utilizing that stuff as much. Our installation vans will have that readily accessible. And if I ever have to get at mine, it will be a very seldom occasion. However, it will be necessary to have them on the truck just in case that one-time scenario comes to play. So that concludes the truck video. I hope you guys liked it. And stay tuned for the next one, because I plan on doing a lot to this thing. Again, shelving storage videos will be coming soon. I hope you guys liked that video. Again, my apologies, it did get dark on me really quick here. I just figured I'd wrap this thing up, get it out to you guys, so that you guys have an idea of what's going to be happening to this truck in the future. Stay tuned. I will be doing a lot of videos with the sheet metal and wiring, and I'll demonstrate that inverter a lot more in the future as well. See you guys later.